Hello, welcome to the Self-Learning Podcast by Dr. Sushma Singh. Let us start discussion on Unit 11, Participatory Method, and our topic is the historical context. The effort in this unit is to communicate that approaches to study social institutions arise in the context of a society's concerns of the times. In last unit, we would have noticed the academic Western context within which the comparative approach arose. You would have also noticed in the last unit how the feminist approach is inextricably linked to the growth of the women's movement. In this sense, as we have just noted, there is more in common between the feminist and the participatory approach. To trace the history of the emergence of the participatory approach, we refer to such educators of adult learners as Ivan Illich and the Paul Ferrari from the countries of the South. They opposed the idea of schooling and put forward a pattern of alternative pedagogy. This process later crystallized as the concept of participatory research. They facilitated a parallel discourse between the teacher and the taught. This was, as Tandon said, to establish the control of the learner over his learning process. This was the basic frame of participatory research. In 1974-75, a group of educators of adult learners coined the term participatory research, and the International Council for Adult Education gave it a concrete shape by adopting it. In all areas, including the non-governmental organizations where research concerns the problems of social change and development, the term has gained currency. While commenting on the methodology and the application of participatory rural appraisal, Mukherjee wrote, "A central concern for many of these agencies has been rural development. We thus had the development of the Rapid Rural Appraisal or RRA, developed as the methodology in the 1970s, influenced by the Farming System Research FSR and other methods. Some of the early path breakers of such methodology were Robert Chambers, Peter Hildebrand, Robert Roddy, and Michael Collison, who along with others met in conferences at the Institute of Development Studies in October 1978 and December 1979. It soon spread at different parts of the world, and in the mid-80s there was a wide array of experience from the applications of RRA in different field situations. In his introduction to his book on methodology in social research, Mukherjee has traced many influences and inspirations of FED into its evolution as a concept and practice of research. One can do no better than reproduce his concise account of the influences and inspirations. Major influences and inspirations in the evolution of participatory research are the sociology of knowledge, which relates ideas and ideology espoused by the social groups to the positions they occupy in the social structure. Therefore, alternative histories can be written of those struggles and voices that have not been recorded, and they can create histories. The knowledge that may be generated by these marginalized groups can become the condition of change and transformation in their own lives through the process of knowing, learning, and education. The second one is action research, which was recaptured in Latin America and subsequently became the basis for participatory action research, emphasizing the notion of action as a legitimate mode of knowing, thereby taking the realm of knowledge into the field of practice. The third one is phenomenological thinking, which legitimated experience as a basis of knowing, thereby expanding the basis of knowing beyond mere intellectual cognition. And the fourth one is the debate on development paradigm, which was critical of top-down expert designated development projects and programs, and brought in the issue of people's participation, community participation, participation of those whose development is being attempted as central actors in their own development. And the last one is the emergence of a new structure of civil society through the institution of non-governmental organization. Let us now turn to appreciating the key features of the participatory research methodology that has currently found many followers in different disciplines of the social sciences in our next discussion. Here we want to wind up the session and take rest. Thank you very much for engaging yourself with the Self-Learning podcast.